Thank you. I need a little more guitar in the monitor, please. Well, topical songs have been around for as long as people have been making up songs. They have written songs and made up songs about events around them in the world. And not all of these songs, obviously, were intended to be funny ones. There were lots of songs, for example, written about the sinking of the Titanic. Woody Guthrie wrote songs about miners being terribly hard done by in Colorado by the Rockefellers. The list goes on and on. This is one more song in that tradition. It's a song, a true story, of what happened in Bosnia-Herzegovina a few years ago when the Serbian forces took the little town, the little Muslim town of Srebrenica. They shouldn't have taken it because it had been declared a UN safe haven, a demilitarized town, but they took it anyway and immediately expelled the Muslim population, promising them safe passage to the next Muslim town. But on the way out of Srebrenica, all the men, some 6,000 men, were taken away and murdered in the worst atrocity in Europe since World War II. On the road from Srebrenica, I saw a woman with 2 babies and 1 broken arm. She could only carry 1, and 1 would have to stay behind to quickly die. The gunman shouted orders, and the woman started moving down the road, while the baby in the blanket lying in the muddy ditch began to cry. On the road from Srebrenica, blackbirds fly, blackbirds flying overhead, cry no mercy on the road from Srebrenica, where there's no one left alive to count the dead. On the road from Srebrenica, I saw the men all pulled aside and marched away. While their women screamed in terror, all the men went down the pathway to the trees. The sound of guns was muffled by the forest, but the shots went on and on, while the soldiers pushed the women to keep moving, and the rain began to freeze. On the road from Srebrenica, blackbirds fly, blackbirds flying overhead, cry no mercy on the road from Srebrenica, where there's no one left alive to count the dead. On the road from Srebrenica, I saw an old man who was bent and stooped and frail. It seemed all hope was gone. I thought he'd never make a mile, but I was wrong. He seemed to lack all spirit till he passed the ditch and heard the baby cry. He picked the baby up, and in the swirling smoke and flames he moved along. on the road from Srebrenica. Blackbirds fly, blackbirds flying overhead, cry no mercy on the road from Srebrenica, where there's no one left alive to count the dead.